Oh, shit. Wow, that's so fucking pretty. So fucking pretty. Okay, I don't see any rocks right off the bat, so... Hello there, everyone. Right now it's 5 p.m. on September 25th. No news? Did anyone see the documentary? Oh, there you go again. TV. Have a lovely day. Yeah, fossils can spawn. So that does make me think I should put a t-shirt right there. Welcome to the life. Yep. We got a lot of... And I'm stuck. We got a lot of t-shirts to place today. Oh, baby, a triple. Praise be on Lord Helix. Cliff edge I don't have to worry about, I think, because I don't think rocks can cliff edge. I'm kind of hesitant to go over there and actually see, like, did anything happen? I am scared. And moving around the island is now a little more inconvenient. I also think today is a fruit day. Yep, I was correct about that. Come on. Stay. Oh, I see Zucker up there. Yeah, today we're just having a nice, relaxing day, because it's not like we can do anything with all these t-shirts everywhere. Because this is a several-day process. Because we have so many t-shirts. So many t-shirts. Anything up here? Nope. Oh, I thought that was Zucker. That's Octavian. Okay. It's moment of truth time in a second. Did it work, or am I just taking crazy pills? Is there going to be a rock somewhere that we're going to have to correct for? Oops. Okay. Moment of truth, and it didn't work. Fuck. So either there's a rock somewhere else that we have to cover up, or just for some reason rocks can't spawn in there. Fuck. We're gonna find out the hard way. Fuck. If there's no rock, I'll at least sleep sound tonight. if there, right, like knowing that it's something wrong with what I did. If there is a rock, fuck. We'll talk to Carmen here in a second. Hey, Carmen, what you got? Sure? Sure, Carmen, I got nothing to lose. So as we walk around here, we'll talk about the Halloween update in a minute. I had other things. I had so many other things. Oh, so we talked about the Microsoft priority drive yesterday. Yeah, I still think it's so Microsoft is to upgrade your next generation Xbox because they use priority storage drives, this isn't the first time the gaming industry has done something like this. Infamously, I remember, well, it's a little different circumstance, but I think it was the Vita that used priority memory cards or something like that, where you had to buy them from Sony itself, and that's one of the myriad of reasons the console failed, as people like to point out, is because of that. I don't think it's the only reason. It might not even be the biggest one, but it was a big contender into why the PlayStation failed, was because they put on priority storage drives. Or it was like priority like memory cards. Like you need to buy a special, like you couldn't just get an SD card. You need to buy a special SD card from Sony, if I remember correctly. Which was just the biggest pain in the ass ever. That's kind of how I remember it being. And yeah, so Microsoft's got these priority storage drives for the Xbox. They're looking into getting third-party work, and they should go down as years go on, because, right, memory cards get cheaper and cheaper every year. I mean, you can get, 64 gigs for, $20 nowadays. That ain't how it always used to be. Hey, Gullivar is here. I'll remember to come back to him. But yeah, so these priority storage drives are just dumb expensive. And because you slide them in, and I don't think that means you can use a hard drive. Like, if there's a way where you can plug in a hard drive, which is much cheaper than this, you can get a terabyte hard drive for on sale. I've seen terabyte hard drives for $50, whereas this thing is literally the price of a Switch Lite. And that way, so you don't have to worry about if you could get your own storage drive, put stuff on it, and then change which games are on the priority storage within the system that the system comes with, and which games you're putting on it, right? I could see that. But who knows? Who knows what's going on with Microsoft? Was that all 4? I think that was all 4. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see what Microsoft does in the future. Next up, so Among Us has recently blown up again, right? If you've been paying attention at all, Among Us, that game by is something Sloth, Inner Sloth or something like that, is... Huh. I don't know how that happened, but okay. But yeah, that Among Us game, I guess they were working on a sequel, but now that the Among Us has recently blown up in popularity, they've decided to cancel the sequel and instead put all of their resources back into developing on the original game. I actually think that's a smart move. Assuming Among Us can sustain its current momentum, which it's got some good momentum at the moment, if it can sustain that, I think it's probably in their best interest to keep that going. So I do definitely think this is the right move to make. At least that's how I'm looking at it, that I think it's the right move. Yeah, so the sequel's canceled, and I'm not really beat up over it. I've played it a little bit, especially even since like the last time we've talked. I played it a few times. It's fine. Like it's a fine game. Did I already come by here? I don't remember coming by here, but I guess I did. Oh god, what's the chance they spawn in the flower fields? Like, that's the biggest fear, because I can't always cover those up. I haven't seen anything so far, so that's like the only spot it can be in, I guess, is within the flower fields themselves. Which kind of sucks, because there's not much I can do about that. What else? What else did I have to talk about? Oh, speaking of Microsoft, they redesigned their storefront. So, right, we all know how Microsoft storefront works, right? What, like, the Xbox storefront looks like and all that jazz. But I guess they've redesigned it for their next update or something. Especially for the new, like... I don't know if this is just on PC or if this is on Xbox as well. But whatever it is, they've redesigned it. Sure. I guess that... Because Tokyo Game Show is going on right now. And as a result, we've gotten a bunch of information from the Tokyo Game Show itself. And I think this was where, like, this priority storage drive stuff came from. Was from the Tokyo Game Show. And yeah, I think during that they announced, hey, they're redoing the Xbox interface. Okay. Okay, so is it somewheres in here? Yep. Fuck. Fuck me. There are a few places it could spawn, and that most definitely was one of them. Fuck me. Not what I wanted. It was a money rock, of course it was. Fuck. Okay, so I haven't done anything wrong yet. Well, so that was just like a, hey, this is a thing you have no control over, so go fuck yourself. I still think there's a high probability they can spawn in the flower gardens tomorrow. So I was thinking about it. I think for a while now, because not much is going to happen over the next few days. I mean, there was the Halloween update, which we'll get to. But if I had to take a guess, what's going to be happen is for a while, the series is going to be called The Rock Garden, and I'm going to break it up into like part 1, part 2, part 3, etc., etc., because that's kind of our life now. I mean, sure, I'm sure other stuff will happen. Like, I know there's a bug hunting tournament on Sunday, which... Oh, God. Could you imagine bug hunting with this? Or on Saturday? Is it Saturday or Sunday? Whatever. I think it's Saturday. Could you imagine bug hunting with all this shit? Yeah. So, let's see. What else do we got? Next here, we have... Oh, so that Ninjala is that freemium game on Switch that I've never played that kind of looks like Splatoon. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I've never played it. Just not interested in me. But I guess what happened... I guess they announced they're doing a Ninjala Sonic crossover. Okay, that's cool. The problem is, though, that the Ninjala costumes... To get the Sonic costumes in Ninjala, it's a freemium game, so you have to pay money to get these costumes. And as someone was explaining, these costumes ain't cheap. It actually costs around 20... I don't know the exact price, because I don't own the game or anything. But it costs around $20 US. That's... Where did I get the... What do these look like? Oh, okay. Yeah, they cost around 20 US bucks or 16 pounds. That's stupid expensive. Especially for Sonic costumes. But that's what they decided to do. Hey, Trent, how you doing? Did you see the new update today? Or did you see the trailer for the new update? I'm going to watch it here in a second. Well, I've seen it already, but I'm going to show it again. Ooh, is that a cello? That looks like a cello. I didn't see the trailer. Oh, well. It's a big one, I guess. Yeah, no, I describe it as a big one. It's what people have been wanting. I was busy thanks to my classes. Yeah, I get that. I had classes, and then RTX was today as well, the final day of RTX. And I was watching that just before I started up on stream today. I was actually going to wait a little longer before I did the stream, but then I was like, screw it, let's just do the stream now. Let's do it now. Especially, I was kind of like, what do I do for dinner? Okay, we'll come back and get the cello, because I could use it. I could always go for a cello. Because when I do homework, I'm up until 12:30 a.m. That's me tonight. Tonight, I have stuff due at midnight, and stuff due at 9 a.m. tomorrow. But, like, I'm not going to wake up before 9 a.m. to do it. And even though I've had all week to do it, I'm a lazy piece of shit. So I'll start working on it tonight and get it turned in at, like, 5 a.m. So I do want to show off the new trailer. If we come over here. Here it is. It should be in here. So we'll talk about it afterwards, but yeah. So September 30th, that's our release date. God, already I'm totally down. Buy candies. Ah, God, I'm so down. I hope Halloween DIYs are so easy to find. Ooh, he calls himself a czar. Also, late November. Ooh, that's... Okay, so there are several things I want to talk about from that. But that was the trailer that came out this morning for the Halloween update, which is next... I think it's the day I predicted it. I can pull up the calendar right now, but I think I predicted it was going to come out... I think I predicted Tuesday, so the 29th. But yeah, so it comes out next Wednesday, so a week... So, like, 5 days from today. And there's a lot of good stuff in there. The Halloween outfits look amazing, right? The witch dress, all those costumes look great. I love... Is it just me, or do these trees feel taller? Okay, I'm just losing my mind. I'm losing my mind here. But, so the Halloween update, right? I like the new dresses. I like the new customization. The, like, pale white vampire skin, the Frankenstein skin, the zombie skin colors, blue, green. Oh, what a fantastic idea. Eye colors as well. I'm always down for more customization options, so, like, Halloween-themed ones, fantastic. Chef's kiss. Love it. Great idea. The Halloween costumes and whatnot, I love the customization. I love the new reactions. That's something I don't think I've seen in previous games. Adding reactions for a specific season? Halloween reactions like the haunt and the scary face, another great idea. The pumpkins. So we've known about vegetables coming to the game. Based on this trailer, it seems like we're just getting pumpkins. Will they only grow in October? Probably yes. Do I kind of wish... Do I hope there are more vegetables and whatnot in the future other than just pumpkins? Also, yes. But am I excited for the pumpkins itself? Yes, because all the Halloween gear looks fantastic. I'm not... Like I said, I'm more of a Christmas guy than I am a Halloween guy. But I still like the idea of, like, decorating the island for Halloween. That sounds like... So, hopefully, once we get this rock garden done, we can then tear down all these shirts and start dressing things up for Halloween. God, I wish there were mannequins. I wish there were mannequins in this game. So that way we could, like, make, like, a haunted house style thing. And, like, display mannequins with, like, wearing, like, costumes and, like, set them up in specific poses. Oh, that would be so much fun. That could be so much fun. But yeah, I am super excited for Halloween. And I like that pumpkin... I hope the DIY recipes are easy to get. Because part of the problem with most other seasons is that the holiday... is that like, the Sakura items, the September items, the seashell items were just kind of such a pain in the ass to get. Like, you could only get them through very specific means, and they were kind of rare. Like, I spent hours grinding for the Sakura items, and I've spent a long time trying to get the, leaf items. Okay, not nearly as long as I did the Sakura ones, because I don't care about the fall items as much. But but that's cool. All the Halloween stuff looks great. Using the pumpkins is great. There's candy that you can buy and sell. Part of me wanting more vegetables was that I was hoping for more, like, fruit. I was hoping for, like, food, like, to be able to make my villagers food and whatnot. It doesn't appear like that's going to be a thing yet. We still know it's rumored because it was in the source code, but source codes can change and whatnot, or within the code of the game. Not the source code, but you know what I mean. So that's still rumored, but right now we don't have anything. And then the actual Halloween night, and this is an event that doesn't actually go all season long. Right, like every other holiday we've seen runs for multiple days. Halloween is only a single day. Sure, you have all month to grow pumpkins and prepare for it and whatnot, but Halloween itself only lasts for a day. That's something I do find rather interesting. Of course, with COVID screwing everything up, I have no plans for Halloween, so... Yeah, I mean, we'll be here. We will be here. What did I watch last year for... Oh, I watched, did I watch Achievement Hunter last year? I think I might have. I don't remember, it's been a while. Halloween was a while ago. I don't know, because I'm also not a scary movie guy. Like, I really don't care for horror movies. There's a few I've liked over the years, but there's also been a bunch I just don't give a shit about. But I like Animal Crossing's depiction of Halloween. Like, that's cute. It seems like dressing up all your characters. Oh, that seems like so much fun. Like, using, like, Lucky and Coco in the trailer. Perfect. I'm super excited for this update. And it comes out next week. Hopefully I can start working on it immediately. Probably not. But, hey, I'm gonna... It's these freaking shirts everywhere. It's these shirts that have ruined everything. What else? The update to the phone where you can now do all the reactions from the phone. That's neat, but I don't know anybody who was out of all the fake updates I've seen people make, out of all the requests people have asked for things in this game, reactions on the phone was not one of them. That's not one I've ever seen asked. But now I do like the phone. As I've said before, like, for typing in the game, using a phone is so much easier. It's actually one of the better features this has. But yeah, so I don't know about that, and that's coming later on. That's not on September 30th. Which, it does give me hope for mid-roll updates, which we'll talk about here in a second. Let me read this. plus my school was on schedule by splitting people into 2 groups, where one group goes on Monday, Tuesday, and the other group goes on Thursday, Friday. And now they're stopping that and making the entire school go 4 days a week. Oh my god. Yeah, no, that's super dumb. I mean, we're still in the middle of a... Right? The U.S. just hit 200,000 deaths alone, and nobody gives a shit. Everyone's pretending like it's not happening. Florida's releasing their restrictions even more, right? Even though, right, Florida has the worst cases of any state, Florida's just decided, you know what, screw it, let's just open everywhere's up. Right? This country keeps getting worse, and because, like, people are like, oh, well, we've been in quarantine for months. Yes, but also no. Because no place really fully closed down. We tried for like a week, or we gave a bunch of half-hearted attempts, but really at no point did this country ever truly close down. And people don't take it seriously, and because deaths don't matter in this country. And so yeah, no, it's gonna get a lot worse before it gets any better. It is. And the only way it's getting better is a vaccine, because clearly everybody's given up on trying to like fix it, and they're just waiting for the vaccine, which is not true. The president claims it's coming November, like the day before the election. That ain't fucking happening. He's a liar. The president's a fucking liar. The earliest we're getting it is March. And I mean, I know that one trial that just one of the trials for a vaccine just got scrapped completely, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong about this. This is all alleged, because it gave people like it damaged their nervous systems, like their back nervous systems. It happened to one person, so they kind of like put it on hold for a little bit, and then it happened to another person, so now they're scrapping that test. So yeah, we're still a while away from a vaccine, because nobody's even close to one yet, and anyone who says we are is a fucking liar. So back onto the more lighthearted Animal Crossing. So we're getting this update next week, right? We didn't get an update in September. And from the looks of it, we're not getting an update in like at the end of October or early November. From how this trailer positions itself, it says the next update will come in late November. My guess is it's going to be closer to mid-November. And it's going to be adding the Thanksgiving and Christmas stuff. So, like, in mid-November, mid to late November, so probably, like, around the 20th, we'll get the next update that will add, basically, right, it'll add the Christmas stuff, it'll add the Thanksgiving stuff, which I'm not expecting anything that big from the Thanksgiving stuff. Would I love for them to fully add in vegetables and you being able to, like, make your own, like, Thanksgiving dinner for the Thanksgiving update? Yes, that would be amazing. Yes, I would be, that would be so cool, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I know. Yep. Oh, we gotta go talk to Gullivar. Yeah, that was it. Nook shopping. Okay, we have that one. The link is a lie. I mean, it could have been a Rickroll. It could have been a Rickroll. What is it, 2,000 and late? Let's deposit like 70. Sure, while we're here. It's a stick roll. I still find the Rickroll to be a classic. Like, the farther we get away from its popularity, the rarer it becomes. So whenever somebody can pull it off, it's rather impressive. Like, it takes a lot of effort to get a Rickroll off nowadays. But when it does, I'm happy to see it. I'm happy to see it. So let's see. Oh, let's go talk to Gullivar. God, oh, I wonder if I'll have a pirate costume. I know I have some of the pirate stuff. God, I'm just excited for Halloween. I'm excited to make the island a Halloween island. That seems like so much fun, and I'll be happy to do a Christmas snow island as well. Ah, God, that seems like fun. We do gotta put that away. But yeah, I do like me some, I'm worried there's not gonna, cause right, my big hope when the game came out was that we were gonna get an update every month. And then sometime after release, and then basically earlier this month, late August, it kind of became apparent that we weren't going to get an update every week. Right? That kind of became obvious. But I was really hoping for more. I was really hoping for like a full vegetable garden in the Halloween update. Even if there really wasn't much to do with it, there's the Thanksgiving update. Or I was hoping, right, that it would, at the end of this trailer, it would hint that, hey, there's an update coming in early November that's going to add in the rest of the vegetables and get us ready for Thanksgiving. But that doesn't seem like the case. It does seem like Thanksgiving isn't going to be that special. Who knows when we're going to get that? Who knows how long we're going to keep getting updates? Honestly, that's a very real possibility. Was we may not keep getting updates forever. Or that updates either will last a lot longer, or you know what I mean, like, because I was originally expecting a year's worth of updates, right? Kind of like how Splatoon did it, where we got a year's worth of updates, maybe like a year and a half, I think, for Splatoon. I was kind of expecting the same here, but it looks like they might be spreading out updates even more. Do I still think it's kind of like by this point we should have had multi-crafting at the bare minimum? Yes, and maybe that'll happen at some point. Maybe that mid-update that adds the phone thing also includes multi-crafting. Maybe they're not giving it away yet. Maybe that'll happen, but that really needs to be something that was in the game at some by this point, right? It's been over 6 months. Multi-crafting is the number one complaint I see. That should have been in the game, and that's a fuck up on the developer's part. It should have been here at launch, but even still. Arr, have it at you, Cortez, 3 swords and a hook. Let me make this a fair duel. I'll tie one wing behind my back, haha. Blimey, what a dream. I was in the midst of a fierce pirate battle with one of my greatest rivals, Arr. Say, if it wasn't you, glad to see you again, Skipper. Sorry I came out swinging, didn't mean to give you a scare. Matter of fact, a few practice swings from my fearful fisticuffs that sent me tumbling overboard. Now I get the message, but me buccaneer buddies for me rescue. So long as I've got my trusty communicator, I'll be just Oh my gosh. Avast. My trusty communicator has gone and vanished. Those waves hopped me around like an inflatable beach ball. The thing must have slipped out of my pockets. That means I'm lost at sea. I have to wait for my buccaneer buddies to find me on their own. That could take quite a bit of time. I'm still workshopping a pirate pun, so these are to run out fast. Ahoy, with the whale-sized noggin. Lost my communicator. Sure, I'll go look for it. Really? Why, you're not even sweeter than the famous Captain Syrup, but without her double-crossing, I hope. I like that, Captain Syrup. I haven't heard that one before. My crew is searching for me. That means it's up to you to swim and find my communicator. I'm counting on you, matey. You know what I do hope as part of the update? They, as one of, like, Label's... Because you know how, like, Label has the thing? I hope one of her new gimmicks... Like, one of her new costume or one of her new requests for what you to wear is your Halloween costume. So even in, like, the middle of, like, May, Label can come up to you and it's like, hey, wear your Halloween costume today. That'd be kind of cute. Because there already are some costume elements in this game. Like, I know, like, there's a vampire cloak and... There's, like, a peasant garb that I described as a Shrek shirt in the past. So I'm sure... I'm just excited to see more stuff. God, I'm so excited for Halloween. And the update comes out next week. If only we can get rid of all these festival t-shirts so we can just play it already. So we can just start decorating. Because I'm going to decorate the entire island, hopefully. Hopefully. Alright, that's my precious communicator. Thank you with a heart, with the extra cherries on top. Even now, I can contact my faithful crew. Avast ye, delivered sea dogs. 'Tis I, your beloved captain, who makes things happen to him. I had another bad spill, so you better change course and come pick me up. Be quick about it, I'll buckle your swashes for good. So says Captain Gullivar. Winky face. That ought to put some wind in their sails, no mistake. You saved my life. That's a debate that needs repaying, so I'll ship you a fine reward soon as expected. That takes a load off. Nothing left to do but wander this here beach and look mean. Arr. But yeah, these shirts seriously have ruined everything. Like, and then I'm also asking myself, should I make a pumpkin patch? Like, if we come up here... Let's talk to Marina real quick. Oh, and I should water flowers as well. I haven't done that yet. I do need... What am I going to do for dinner tonight? I had one plan, but I think that's going out the window. So if we come up here, I do have this area, which, oh my god, this is going to be a... I just rebuilt this, and now it's going to be a pain in the ass to clear again. Oh, so hey, so it's been a while. So, right, I have Whitney, and going out and adventuring, we found Audie. I finally found Audie. I was expecting it to take forever. I mean, in total, over, like, the 2 days, it took me a while. And I found Raymond in the campsite 2 days before I left. Yeah, I think I remember you telling me that. Yeah, you found Raymond, that's cool. But yeah, I found Whitney, or Audie, I mean. So now I have Whitney and Audie, which is cool to have. No, we didn't kick out Whitney. But yeah, I've got Audie now, so I've got the 2 wolves. I'm getting closer, man. I'm getting closer to have all the villagers I like. I mean, I don't have any more ideas, but we're getting closer. Speaking of villagers people like, as part of... So there was a few Animal Crossing news bits announced today. The main one we know is the, the new update. It's also my second time finding Raymond. But we found out that the, what's it called? The, the Animal Crossing Switch, right? The special edition one is temporarily going back on sale. Very limited production, but hey, if you wanted one, you might have already missed some pre-orders, but they're making more of them, is what I know. We found out that, and we also found that, I think in November, Nintendo is going to be re-releasing Series 1 through 4 of the Animal Crossing Amiibo cards. So if there was any Amiibo cards you didn't need, you can now start looking for them. Does that cost a lot of money? Oh, yes, it probably will. But hey, hopefully the stock will now increase, so people who are looking for Amiibo cards, they hopefully will be able to find those Amiibo cards. Of course, there are some villagers like Raymond, Audie, Judy, who you cannot find no matter what. But hey, for those people who are interested in those villagers, for if you're looking for anybody else, you can now find them. Will I buy any? Probably not. Just being realistic here, I probably won't, but hey, that's an option now. That is an option now. I just knew I was going to be attacked by bees first thing. I should try to get some acorn. You know, maybe I should... Actually, let's not try for I have a few acorns, even though I could always use some more, so maybe we'll shake a few of these. I should try for, I should try for acorns, not pine cones. Because I have a few pine cones already. But yeah, so they're reprinting the Amiibo cards, which is cool. I know some people are going to be excited about that. Especially because after the game came out, the price of Amiibo cards for rarer ones went up like 1,000-fold. Hopefully now that they're in production again, maybe they'll go down in price a little bit. Probably not, but they might. You never know. You never know. I don't know. I've already got Cherry. Early on in the series, I pointed out that, like, I'm fine with people using amiibo cards as long as they don't abuse them. And that's kind of my, like, worry is that, right? I mean, play the game however you want, but, like, personally, play the game however you want. If you want an entire island made of amiibo cards, yeah, sure, go ahead. But personally, I was like, I don't want to abuse them. So, like, 1 or 2. And we have used 1 or 2. Now, technically, we have had several chances to get Octavian without the amiibo card. So, I don't know. That one's in a little bit of a gray zone, I guess. Kind of, maybe. But Cherry definitely isn't. I've never seen Cherry outside of the amiibo card. So, yeah. So, I don't have any plans to, like, switch anyone up with any amiibo cards or anything. Not at this moment, anyways. Plus, I wouldn't even... okay, I have a few villagers I want in mind. I can actually think of a few specific ones where I'd be like, that'd be a cool one to have. But for the moment, I'm good. I mean, if Yuka or Tammy has to move away, sure. But everyone else I'm happy with. And I'm convinced that Tammy will never leave. That on day 369, when we're wrapping up, Tammy will still be here. Because she is so satisfied with her average life. God, there's just t-shirts everywhere. I feel like the next week is going to be very boring. Honestly, I'm not going to blame people. The next week... Oh, I put that there for a reason. I was like, why is that there? Oh, let's put a bee here. Let's pretend a bee is pollinating this. There we go. Yeah, that's there for a reason. Hey, look, an acorn. But yeah, because we don't really have much to do until all of these things are until all of these rocks are in the way. Which might take a while, clearly, because, I mean... I don't even know if I've fully done it right. I just hope I have. I just hope I have. Yeah, we've got a busy time in front of us. A busy time. Just waiting on rocks. And then I still do like the idea of a wedding on the day 200. I'm still considering doing a wedding on day 200. I don't know if I want to set it up here on the island or just go over to the photo gallery, which would probably be so much easier to do. But I'm still a fan of the idea, so that's probably what we're going to do. Yeah. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. As I have said before, my big contribution to theory to reviewing and criticism has always been I would rather end on a gay wedding than a funeral. That's my one big contribution to criticism. And I still stand by that. I'd rather end on a gay wedding than a funeral. So, even though we still have another 169 days to go after that, at some point we should have a wedding. What did I say? Why did I say theory? I meant criticism. I guess I have been using the two words a lot lately. Yeah, that's another thing. Ugh. You know, I'd probably get a lot of acorns if I shake up Fruit Island. But I really don't want to shake up Fruit Island, because it's a massive pain in the ass. And I don't know what I'm getting from any of those trees. We are at least no longer running low on sticks. We have a fair chunk of sticks. Maybe we should go island hopping tomorrow. Go to see, like, an island or two. And, like, clear it for its resources. Just because I think we used up some wood recently. And I'm not really, like... And with all these t-shirts everywhere, we're a little limited in what we can do. Maybe we'll go do that. That could be fun. Yeah, hopefully it's the weekend tomorrow, and that'll be nice. But I've got a lot of work to do tonight. Oh boy, do I have so much work to do tonight. Okay, it's admittedly not as much as normal. Like, because I don't have a big paper due this week, which is rare. Normally I have a big paper due like every Monday, but not this week. I'm free for once. It's just rare for me, at least since uni started again. Did I have anything else in the news? Oh fuck, Amazon. Ooh yeah. So Amazon announced Amazon Luna. Amazon Luna is basically Amazon's Google Stadia. Do you remember Google Stadia? I sure don't. Nobody remembers Google Stadia. So for those who have already forgotten, because I guarantee you have, Google Stadia was Google's attempt at like a cloud streaming service. Microsoft also did a cloud streaming service, but this was Google's attempt. And, it seemed like it had some potential, but it was also just a pain in the ass, and it didn't really have that many games on it, and everyone kind of forgot about it. Because it also cost, I think you had to be, I don't know if you could, because it was kind of confusing. I don't, if I wanted to go on their Google Stadia, and buy, let's say, Doom Eternal, I don't know if I could do that right now. I don't know if I have to pay money to get access to Doom Eternal, because I know they have, monthly subscription fees. I don't know if I have to put money forward to get that, or if it'll just give it to me right off the bat. If I just buy the game, I don't know. Google Stadia was kind of dumb, but hey, Google tried it, and I'm fine with it existing, and in theory, it had my support. As someone who at the time only had a Switch, I was like, you know what? I could see myself picking up a game on Google Stadia. If I wanted to play Doom Eternal, for example, I could pick that up on Google Stadia and get access to that because I didn't have any other way to play it because I didn't have a PS4 or an Xbone at the time. But now I have a PS4, so I could play it. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of saw what Stadia was going for, but I didn't really care for it. Right, and then it came out and everyone kind of forgot about it. So now Microsoft has announced their cloud gaming service, Luna. Luna, right, it's another cloud streaming service. It costs $5.99 a month. I don't think it's a Game Pass. It works like Game Pass. I'm pretty sure you need to pay the $5.99 a month and then you get the games. I could be wrong about that. I could totally be wrong about that. And maybe it is a Game Pass thing. I don't know. I don't feel like we know that much about it yet. But yeah, so it's Microsoft. It's $5.99 a month. It gets games at 4K 60. I don't think we have a release date yet. Yeah, 4K 60 games. It's releasing on PC, Mac, iOS, and eventually Android, but not Android at launch, which is kind of weird. Maybe that's a Google thing, because I know Google is directly linked to, Android. So maybe, they have to, delay that because competition and whatnot. Even though, I should point out that Amazon, unlike the whole Fortnite thing, which is the fucking stupidest thing in the world, by the way, and it's literally Apple's fight to lose at this point. Apple put out a new statement about how this whole Fortnite going against Apple thing is just like a business ploy, and it fucking hits hard. It's savage. I recommend you look into it. It released over a week ago now, I think, but it's fucking savage. Holy shit, Apple. And again, I hate both companies, by the way. I should 100% think Apple, I totally see the argument that it's a monopoly, but I also fucking hate Fortnite, and this is some of the dumbest shit ever, and I am totally fine, right? And Fortnite's clearly shooting themselves in the foot for this, And I do. It's their fight to lose, because it's their fight to win, because they're not going to win this that easily. It's just dumb. These companies arguing with each other are dumb. Because I guarantee you, give it a few years, and the same argument that Epic is making against Apple, people will be able to make against Epic. That's how this works. Epic will totally be totally going to be doing monopolistic practices in a few years. Some of the same ones they probably call upon Apple for doing. Because Epic wants to be a monopoly. I mean, there was a reason they were buying up so many game exclusives. Right? Every corporation wants to be a monopoly. And sadly, within our current government bureaucracy, nobody does anything about monopolies. Oh, the raid didn't go. I don't know why the raid didn't go through. That happened yesterday as well. Making a rock garden? Yep. Right here. Yeah, that's the same thing happened like 2 days ago. It'll go through like 20 minutes later. I'll get the full thing. But yeah, thanks for the raid, Honey Crossin'. Thanks for the raid, and good to see us. Science is me, and Death Row Gamer. Great to see all ya. See all you stop by and check out while I try to get acorns and whatnot. Good old fashioned honey crossing. Yeah. Yep. While I sit around, try to get acorns, because I can't do anything because of these t-shirts. These t-shirts have ruined my life. They're everywhere. Oops, I did not mean to pick that one up. These t-shirts have ruined me. And I'm still good. And I guarantee you I've screwed it up already, and I'm going to have to go back and place more. Like, I've put a bunch down, and I know it's not enough. Which is the worst thing. There we go. That's a good spot. It took me so long to get the rock garden. Yeah. I mean, I've been working on it for 3 days now. And so far, we've got nothing. Yeah, so far, I've been working on it for 3 days. I've got nothing so far. I've got one misplaced rock. And it just took forever to cover the island and t-shirts. And I just hope the spacing is correct. My biggest fear is the garden right now, because there are just these little open spots in the garden that could easily throw off in my test gardens. That could ruin everything. Like, there are some areas, like here at the school and in the turnip farm next door, that, like, I don't have to worry about. But then, if we come over here, we got the garden, which has, like, hey, look at this space right there. That's open. Hey, look at these spaces. These are kind of open, even though I've tried to position these shirts correctly. Right? There's just, like, the rock today was right here. Because I didn't have this t-shirt here, so the rock could spawn right here, because of course it could. You know, speaking of that one open space over there. Because I'm still trying to breed for blue roses as well. I'm still working on that. Yeah. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, thanks for the offer, but I'm trying. I gotta get. It's a mark of pride. I gotta get blue roses for myself. I gotta get the blue roses myself. I'm trying. I'm trying here. It's gonna take a fucking while. It's gonna take a while, but I'm gonna get those blue roses. I mean, we're already... What, like an... is it a sixth of the way there? Because we got all these done. And now I just need to transfer these whites down here. The problem is, because I'm doing the rose guard, because I'm doing the mannequins at the same time, I don't want to get rid of these flowers yet. So right now, my roses have kind of stalled while I'm just waiting for the rock garden to grow. And my hope is that the rock garden does grow in time. Oh, God. It's going to be a nightmare. But yeah, I'm hoping to water this just to have a random flower grow right here. So that way we just don't have to worry about that. Oh, hey, Zucker, my boy. Hey. What you doing? I might copy you. Zucker, get a new joke. I wish you the best of luck in your quest for blue roses. Yeah. I mean, some of our flowers have gone well. Like, the pinks, the purples and the greens actually went surprisingly well. And the hydrangeas haven't gone too well. Hey, what's up, Cherry? Oh, I might as well come out and say it, kid. Yeah, sure. Man. Oh, I haven't even gone to the shop. But yeah, here's my rock garden. There's not... I removed everything from here just to create the 6 spots. That will hopefully work. I got rid of everything. And hopefully it works. We'll see. We shall see. Let's come in here and see if... So, did you see the new update today? The new Halloween update? Any thoughts on that? I think it's pretty... I'm super excited for Halloween. I'm super excited for all the Halloween stuff, but... And it comes out next week. Which is super cool. I'm excited for the update, but I want Brewster back and Gracia. Yeah, I want Brewster back. I was hoping there were gonna be more vegetables than just pumpkins. And I do hope in future updates they... Do I have a... I might have a wrestling mask. I'm gonna buy one just in case. But I think I do. Gonna lurk. I'm probably gonna end off the stream here in a few minutes. I've gone around, I've got some acorns, I checked up on my rocks, and I harvested all my fruit. I'm probably gonna end off here in a few minutes. Just because I've done everything I wanted to do today. Yeah, more veggies would be nice, but with my island theme, I couldn't make a dedicated farm. Yeah, I could see that being a problem. But yeah, I want more, and part of me was hoping that, I was kind of hoping that the next update would do a, like so we get the October update, which adds pumpkins, and then I was hoping the November update would add in the rest of the vegetables, so that we could make like a variety of like vegetable dishes for Thanksgiving. And I was like, oh, that'd be super fun. But from what I'm guessing, we're not going to get that. Because the update is coming in late November, I'm guessing it's going to be a while. Because I'm guessing the next update's going to add both Thanksgiving, or not this update, but the one in late November is going to add both Thanksgiving and Christmas in it, in one update, which I kind of wish it was earlier. I kind of wish each update had its own, like, month, right? To, like, get prepared for it and do all that stuff. I don't know. Who knows what'll happen? We'll find out. We'll see. The data miner's fine, but I feel like this will be the last update where we get what we want. Yeah, I mean, part of me was also speculating that we might, in future updates, get a, what the fuck was I talking? Okay, you know, let me scratch all that. My guess would be that the updates are going to be a lot slower. Like, I was expecting an update every month in this game. That's what I was genuinely expecting. Get bored. I mean, a lot of players got bored around May. I know most other people who I saw doing Animal Crossing, got bored around day like 60. I mean, I'm here in day 190, but that's because my goal is to do this for 369 days. I know not everyone's going to do that. And I know a lot of people, like, I know there are people, oh, we got life on the second try. Nice. I know there are a lot of people who got bored after a while. But only because I was holding out for Brewster. I still am as well, because we know there was something that mentioned a coffee shop. I think it was part of the museum, though, but still. I'm holding out for that. And I mean, even if, like, because when the game doesn't update, that'll bring basically everyone who stopped playing will come back and play the game for at least a few more days. Yeah. I know, because I know people who are super excited for Halloween, right? Who haven't played the game in like a month or so, but with the Halloween update coming out, they're going to get back into it and play it because it's a Halloween update and they love Halloween, right? I know people are going to be like that. So I have no expectations not to expect that. And I guarantee you Christmas will do the same thing. I guarantee you other updates could probably do the same thing. But yeah, I'm hopeful for like big things. But I also think the release schedule is going to be slower. My original speculation was that we were going to get a year's worth of updates. Right? Basically, as time went on, they were going to add in each of the holidays every month. And right, the updates were going to be a little slower paced as the updates come out. But with there not being an update in August the summer update 2 was at either the end of July or early August. There wasn't anything at the end of August / early September. We're getting this update now, and we're not getting anything presumably at the end of October or in early November, presumably. So my guess is maybe we'll get something at the tail end of December for like New Year's and whatnot. Then we won't get anything in January. Then maybe we'll get something at the beginning of March. Well, we know there's a Mario update coming. That's important. We do know there's a Mario update coming in January, but or in March. Probably for Mario Day. So March 10th. But that's so long away. That should have come way sooner, in my opinion. That should have come way sooner. But it didn't, sadly. Yeah, exactly. It's so far away. Who knows what this game's going to offer in the future? It's been so long and it's so convoluted. I don't know. I was just expecting, and maybe COVID ruined everything. Maybe they were planning monthly updates, but because of COVID, all of these monthly update plans got thrown away, right? They were no longer able to do monthly updates. That's a reasonable possibility. I wouldn't put it past the game. Come on, sit in the chair. There we go. But who knows? That was also a problem. Yeah, COVID definitely... Because people were very interested in the game, but they were too interested. And as a result, there are people who have put like 1,000 hours into the game within the first like month of it releasing. There's nothing wrong with that in theory, but a lot of people did everything very early on, and now they have nothing to do. And I'm not talking about time travelers here as well. That's a whole different thing. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I play for about an hour a day, and because of that, I haven't... Like, I felt like times have gotten slower, but I never felt like I've gotten bored, per se. It's just like, I've ran out... Like, there's moments where it's like, oh, I don't really have anything to do at the moment. But, of course, there's also times where I have plenty of stuff to do. Right? Like, oh, there's time for me to do anything. I have 505 hours. 500 and would have had over 1K if not for COVID, since I got bored on the first day and attend to all the seasonal events to check if the future updates would come. I'm alive. When the game first released, stonks. Yeah. When the game first released, I put 8 hours a day. Yeah, I've put an hour a day, so I think I'm at like 200 hours in total, though. Yeah, green screen room. Ah, God, I'm still happy with that Virgo harp. Oops. That's one of the few things I'm happy with, the Virgo harp. Stonks. I kind of gradually went from only Animal Crossing to only Overwatch. Yeah. I haven't been playing anything. Honestly, I've been so busy with college these past few weeks. I bought that Mario 35th Anniversary Collection, and I haven't even played it yet. I've put maybe... no, I haven't even touched it. What am I saying? I have played a little bit of Among Us, but that's... Yeah, I can do that. That takes a lot less time. I did play Fall Guys yesterday, and that was fun. Fall Guys, I hit level 40. But yeah, I don't know, because this quarantine has gone on for so long. We're 6 months in at this point. Some places have been in it longer. Some places have been in it shorter. Florida's completely given up hope because it's fucking Florida. Or bacon or streaming, yeah. I was gonna bake a pie yesterday. I just don't have time. And I don't have time tonight either, which sucks. I don't have time tonight. Because I've got work for college to do. Come on, sit on the couch. Sit on the couch. You know what else I maybe should do sometime? Until uni started, I baked each week. Yeah, I did a few things early on. Like, I was one of those people who I tried to make bread a while... Well, because I've made bread in the past, so I was like, I can do this again. But, yeah, just recently, like, I've been wanting to do, like, a pie or something, but I just haven't had the time. Because I had an idea. But you know what I should do? Since I can't do anything outside because everything is cluttered in t-shirts, I should work on the house. I've got the downstairs. The upstairs I like. I like the Mad Hatter's tea room. I think that's good. The green screen room is probably going to also stay very similar because I'm still happy with that because I like the green screen. But this main room, my creepy basement, the sewing room, and the back room, I can probably each put some more stuff in. Like, I gotta get rid of these diner counters. I don't know what I want to replace them with, but I gotta replace them with something. Because I'm not entirely happy with them at the moment. Because I do want to start working, because I think I'm at B rank now with the house. I really should start bumping that up to A rank. Or at least trying to get towards S rank. I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever get towards S rank, especially with how the green screen room works. Like, I'm assuming there's only so high I can get on that. But I should start working on that. I'm still happy. I'm still the happiest with the green screen room, though. Its simplicity is what makes it funny. But yeah, I think that's all I got for today. I mean, we farted around for a little bit. New updates. Did I have any other news? If I do, I will save it for tomorrow. No, actually, that's all I got. Wow. But yeah, so tomorrow, I don't know what we're gonna do. Probably, hopefully the rock garden's working now. Hopefully, I added a few more t-shirts today. Hopefully, I cleared any potential areas. Maybe not. Maybe we're still gonna be stuck in this hell. Let's see. 6 days from... So, if everything works correctly... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... We could be out of this by October 1st. If everything works correctly, we could have a working rock garden by October 1st. That is not going to happen. So, my prediction is going to be the 7th. My prediction's going to be the 7th. That's a long ways away. I mean, we'll plant, like, I know at some point we'll plant pumpkins. Like, we'll totally do that at some point. But my prediction's going to be the 7th, because some rocks are going to get stuck in some weird places. We've probably got at least 2 more days of everything getting wrong. Tomorrow we'll probably go, because I think I need some more resources. Oops. Because I know we have a few here, but I think we need more logs. Ooh, I got a diner sign from a tree. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, I think because we've been using up a lot of wood recently, and I've got so many sticks now. I think tomorrow I'll go to some random islands and chop down all their trees. That might be fun. Well, yeah, we'll do that tomorrow. Also, I gotta do that third Korra video tonight. Because I would love to get that out tomorrow, even though it probably won't come out until Sunday. Oh, but I would love to get that done. Maybe I'll go do that after this. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But yeah, I think that's where we're going to end off for today. We didn't get near... You know, for all the pine trees we shake, we have, like, probably, like, a stack of acorns. Or a stack of pine cones. But when it comes to acorns, even though we're shaking way more trees, acorn drops are way rarer than pine cones, it seems. Which kind of makes sense. But still, I'm surprised at how rare they actually are. We probably should build some stuff with them. I still like that leaf fire. I'm also surprised the ground hasn't turned more orange yet. Because, like, I can still see... Because I think the green screen still works on it. A little bit. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's where I'm going to end off for today. I hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned for more. Until next time. Peace. Really? Is that when the grass turns orange? November 16th? God, I swear that was supposed to happen way sooner. Huh. Okay. Well, peace.